Hi, boys and girls. It's Dr. T, your Library Diva. And I'm so excited again today because you know what? I'm going to be reading another one of our favorite books. But before we start, I'd like to thank our partner, Scholastics, for allowing us to read this book to you. Thank you, Scholastics. Also, we have two special guests who are going to be joining us today. Chef FeFe is going to be coming to you to complete a cooking activity, and Miss Creative Hands is going to be doing arts and crafts. So we're going to have so much fun today. But first, put on your storytelling manners. Are you ready? Very good. Let's begin. It Takes a Village by Jane Cowen-Fletcher. The sun was just beginning to climb into the sky, but the villagers had been up for hours. It was market day. Yimmy, Mama said, you must take care of your little brother today while we're at the market. I will be too busy selling mangoes. Come, Koku, Yimmy said, I will watch you today all by myself. All by yourself, Mama asked, and smiled at what Yimmy said. Mama knew better. Mama picked up their mangoes. Yimmy picked up Koku. She felt very grown up as she walked out of the family compound beside Mama. They joined the stream of people walking into the village. People came from all around to sell their goods and buy whatever they needed. Market day was also a time for visiting. The greeting started the moment they stepped on the path into town. Hello, how are you? How's your family? Yimmy helped Mama set out their mangoes. One of the other fruit vendors said, Yimmy is a big girl now. She's a lot of help to you. Yes, Mama said, she's going to watch Koku for me today. All by myself, Yimmy added. All by yourself? The woman marveled. They smiled and nodded, but they knew better too. When the mangoes were all in a neat pile, Yumi asked if she and Koku could take a look around the market. Mama said, yes, but don't be gone too long. Yumi had not walked very far when Koku became restless. He must be hungry, she said. She set him down for just 1 minute so she could get some peanuts. And Koku wandered off. Koku! Yumi cried when she turned around and discovered Koku was gone. She put the peanuts in her pocket and she hurried off to find him. Where could he have gone, she said. As Yimmy searched for him, she began to worry. Koku must be hungry. But he was not. Koku must be thirsty. But he was not. Koku must be frightened. But he was not. Koku must be hot. was not. Coco must be tired, but he was not. Finally, after searching for him everywhere, Yemi stopped and cried aloud, "Coco must be lost!" But he was not. Just across the path from where Yemi stood, Coco was waking up. "Is this your Coco?" the mat vendor asked. "Yes!" exclaimed Yemi as she scooped up her brother. "Thank you so much for taking care of him," Yemi said to the mat vendor. "Oh, I was not the only one." He pointed to where Coco had come from. Yemi thanked him again and headed off in that direction. She said, "Thank you again. Thank you. And again. Thank you. And again. Thank you. And again. Thank you." "We've been gone for a long time, Coco," Yemi said. "Mama must be worried." But she was not. Mama knew better. As my mama told me and her mama told her, I will tell you. You weren't alone today, Yemi. We don't raise our children by ourselves. It takes a village to raise a child. I know you enjoyed that story, boys and girls. And now we have something great in store for you. Next, we'll have Chef FeFe with her cooking activity. Until next time, bye.
Hey, boys and girls. I'm Chef FeFe. How did you like the book read by Dr.T? It Takes a Village. I love it. It's one of my favorites. It is one of my favorites. We use it all the time at Literacy Connection. And today we'll be making these cute little African village huts using pretzel sticks, chocolate icing, a cupcake, marshmallows, and any kind of funky design you want. Mine is very simple. All I did was 2 windows and a door. That's just me. But you can add funky beads. You can make it for your birthday. You can make it when you read the book as an activity during this time, or you can just make it to eat. Anything you like. I made this one for you. You're that special. I love you. So to get started, I like to put the arts and crafts out of the way so that we can focus on the fun things that I'm about, which is cooking. I have some white paper here so that we can make the doors and windows or anything you can use. You can make grass, you can make a sun, you can make little African drums, anything you'd like to put on your cupcake, you can make it with your white paper. So I'm gonna make my doors. I'm using a brown marker. Just make a big brown spot. It doesn't even matter. A big brown area on your paper that you will be using to make the cutout for the door and the windows. Of course, if you're making a sun, you're going to use yellow, or if you want a pink sun, it's up to you. And for the grass, you'll be using green. And for drums, you can use anything colorful. It's all up to you. But for my door, I'm just going to make like a rounded door frame. So here you go. I think this is I think it's too big, so I'm going to cut it down a little bit more. Now to make the windows, you're going to cut 2 circles out of the paper. Just keep turning and turning and turning and turning, and then you'll have a window. And for the other one. All right. Window 1. And window 2. So I will move those out of the way for now. And now for the cupcake. So you'll have just a plain cupcake with whatever flavor you like. Chocolate, strawberry. We have vanilla. And you're gonna take some chocolate icing, just a dollop. A big dollop. Put it right in the middle. I have 2 spoons. And there you go. Put a dollop of frosting in the middle of the cupcake, and you're going to take 1 marshmallow and put it in the middle of the icing. The purpose of the marshmallow is so that when you take the pretzel sticks and you go around, it will allow it to have a nice even form without overlapping at the top. So it just moves it out of the way a little bit. The pretzels, I took about 20 pretzel sticks and I broke them in half because I tried it the first time and they were too long. So this should be a very good size. So we're going to start now. It's going to take like a minute or so be patient, to go around the cupcake and the icing, placing the rounded part at the top. Now you want to make sure that your pretzels are nice and tight around the top of the cupcake, because you don't want rain to fall on you while you're sleeping, right? So we need a nice strong roof on the top of our cupcake hut. Sometimes in order to make a very tight roof, you would have to put some of the pretzels into the icing at the bottom, and then some will go at the top. So you're going to keep on going around. Maybe you'll have to go down, you'll have to go up, you'll have to go down, you'll have to go up, you'll have to go down, you'll have to go up until you get all around. Stay with me, kids. Oh, this is so boring. This is the most boring part. But this is the cutest part ever. This is the part that makes it look like a hut. So take your time. Get all your pretzels in there. Go down, go up, go down, go up. So that it's nice and cute and tight. And looking like a hut. Alrighty. That's my roof. Look how cute and wonderful. Aww. Aww. I love it. It's so cute. Alright, we'll get that out of the way. And because we put one marshmallow at the top right there to go around, we're going to add one more marshmallow. But this one, you're going to give a squeeze. Ugh, just a little squeeze. Add some frosting and place it right on top. Look at that. It's a nice finishing piece. So cute. So next, we're going to put the door and the windows on. And like I said, whatever design, anything that you did that you want on your cupcake, we're going to do it right now. So I have my door. And I have my windows. You're going to flip them over so that the white side is facing up. Glue stick. A nice generous lather of glue along the door and the windows. And now you place them on the cupcake. Here you go. It is all done. Isn't it marvelously cute? That is it. I've done 2 more already. Those were done because I had to start over and over and over again. But they're here. This is number 3. Isn't it precious? So next, we're going to have Miss Creative Hands.
Hello, boys and girls. Welcome. My name is Miss Creative Hands, and today we're going to be making our very own African weave mat. Weaving is very cool because you can make many different things, like this African weave basket. If you look closely, you can see the over-under pattern. We're going to be using that same over-under pattern for our African weave mat. All you need today is a large sheet of construction paper, small strips of construction paper, and a pair of scissors. We're going to start by taking our large sheet of construction paper and folding it in half. Make a crease all the way down. Then you're going to take your pair of scissors and we're going to cut on the creased lines. Don't go too far down. Stop it about here. You're going to continue cutting your lines until you get to the end of your construction paper. Your lines don't have to be perfect. Just do the best that you can. Once you finish cutting your lines, go ahead and open your construction paper. Your construction paper should look like this. You're going to lay your construction paper flat on the table. You're going to take your first strip and we're going to start weaving. It doesn't matter if you start over or under, it's up to you. I'm going to start under. Take your strip and you're going to push it under your first cut line. Now, if you start under your next line, you should be going over. Now under and over. Under and over. Under and over. And pull it all the way through, just like that. Now you're able to push it all the way down so you have room for your next strip. If you started under, you must start over on your next strip. That is what locks the patterns together. Under and over, under and over, and under. Now if you look closely, you'll be able to see the pattern. It kind of looks like a checkerboard. Now don't forget, you must always do the opposite of your previous line. If you make a mistake, all you have to do is pull it out and start over again. Under, over, under, over, under, over, just like that. And pull it all the way down. And you're going to continue until you use up all your strips and your mat is complete. Just take your time, going under and over. And oh no, what do you notice, boys and girls? I made a mistake. All you have to do is pull it through and start again. Under, over, under, perfect, just like that. I have one more strip to go. I'm going to move mine down so I have a little bit more space for my strips. Now you're going to take your scissors and you're going to cut your extra strip that you have hanging off at the side. Now, boys and girls, if you have glue at home, you can take your glue and you can glue it here and hold your strip down so it can stay in place. Cut your strips nice and slow so it doesn't mess up your pattern. Line those up again. And there you have it, boys and girls, your very own African weave mat. Thanks for joining Miss Creative Hands.